So glad that you've joined us today. Amazing things that are going on right now in our world, especially in our community and in this nation right now, and very challenging things. And this has really begun a journey for me that I really had not been on before. And that journey is for me to really understand what's really behind all of this. And I've said some things Sunday morning briefly and some things in my fireside chat yesterday. I believe what I said is true, but I had not looked fully into this. And I'm on a journey of learning to understand what's really going on behind this. I've known intellectually some of the issues, but not really allowed my heart to be touched by it. And before we can speak into a situation, we really need to learn to let our heart be touched by the situation. Otherwise, we speak out of our mind and out of our head. In 53 years of marriage, it's taken me quite a while to learn that I can't really speak into my wife's life about things unless I'm willing to let where she is and let her situation touch my heart. And that's what I'm trying to learn to do about this crisis that's going on right now, this issue that's going on that is a racial issue. And it is inflamed, but it's drawing attention, and it needs to do that. And I'm in no way condoning violence, but it needs to be brought to the attention of people like me and leaders in our church. So I just want to report to you that I'm trying to listen, and I need your prayers. Those of you that are not immediately touched by that, for all of you, I need your prayers. And we're going to begin to do some special things. We're going to do something different tomorrow night than we had scheduled. And then Sunday, as I promised you, I'm going to address this as best I know how. But I'm going to address it from my own perspective of what I'm learning and what I'm seeing and what I believe that we need to do. So I don't want to get into details right now because that's to try to do this in 4 to 5 minutes. I've realized I'm just going to open things up without fully explaining them. But I need your prayers because I'm trying to find the right way through all of this so that I can lead us together as a church. This is an amazing church. As I've shared before, you know, if you're part of Faith Christian Center, where God has brought together people of different races and nationalities, and we worship together as one. But there are things in our society that affect us that are trying to pull us apart. And in order to do that, I'm realizing I can't just make bland statements, but I have to listen. And we have to learn to listen on both sides. But especially, I've got to learn to listen right now. So I need your prayers. I need your help. And we're going to get through this because I really believe God is in the middle of this in the sense of trying to bring the walls down, the walls of misunderstanding, the walls of strife. There will be people that won't touch. There will be people who are going to be small-minded, be prejudiced, make up their minds ahead of time, and we're most likely not going to reach them. But the vast majority of people mean well. Their hearts are right. They're trying to do what's right. They just don't understand how to go about this. And this is what I want to try to lead us into doing. So I appreciate your prayers. It's going to be a little short today, but I just wanted to touch base on what I said yesterday. Maybe for the rest of the week, I'm going to go back to talk about faith. I don't know right now, but that doesn't mean I'm avoiding this issue. What it means is I'm still praying through what to say, how to say it, and most of all, how to listen and hear what I need to listen and hear from the people in our congregation, especially that this affects. So I love you, appreciate you. God bless you. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. And we will see you tomorrow.